Hi there. So one of the tools we're exploring is the Ender 3, which is a 3D printer. 3D printing is a great way to allow students to visualize 3D concepts, problem solve, think critically, and bring their creativity to life. So this is Tinkercad, one of the online design platforms that we can use to create 3D print files. There are plenty of starter tutorials and projects in here to get students started, as well as some sample prints they may want to explore and tinker with before moving on to combining shapes to make their own unique creations. The question we get asked most often when students are starting out is, how do I actually get the file to my printer? Because that's where the magic begins. So here goes. In order to actually get the file to your printer, you're going to need to download some slicing software. So here I have Matter Control downloaded, which is the software that works with the Ender 3. First, I'm going to go into Tinkercad, and I'm going to take this file, this Beyblade ripcord, and I'm going to export it. It's important that you export that as an STL file. So once that STL file is exported, I can take that and I can drag it right over to my Matter Control window and I can drop it in here. Now from here, I'm going to go to Print. And in Print, you have some options. You can change the fill density. You could create a raft. If you needed supports, that's where all of this would be done, but this is a very basic print, so I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to export that file. It needs to be exported as a G code, so I'm just going to rename this. I'm going to call it Beyblade, Beyblade 1 maybe, so I think I have some others. I'm going to save that. And once that's saved, I can go back to my downloads and I put it in my 3D print file. I'm going to take that file that I just saved as a G code and I'm going to drag it right over to my USB. Now in my USB, I have a micro SD adapter, so it's going onto the micro SD card. I can take that micro SD card, put it right in my Ender 3 printer, and off I go. We also have a step-by-step document outlining this process. Feel free to email any of our team if you're looking for support. Have fun with your 3D printer.